العزم بدو وحضر كانوا على غصن وسن ناس يشدبها الظهر والطيب يجزونه الطيب.
أهل العزم بدو وحضر كانوا على غصن وسن ناس يشدبها الظهر والطيب يجزونه بطيب. وفي عيالهم يجنى الثمر ما بين طيار وطبيب ومهندس ينتج فكر ويطور العقل اللبيب.
والنفط يوم
انه ظهر
منهم
على الوقفة نصيب. في العصب أصبح له مقر ويضخ من حب شانبيب.
على الرويس وفي البحر والسفن من فوق الغبيب. وجيوشنا
تقدح ظفر
يوم المريب.
وتقدم على الموت الحمر وترهي على الوضع الصعيب. منهم مثل سحب المطر والأي محتاج نتيب. واهل الهمم فخر العصر ما حالهم حال عطيب. واهدافنا فوق القمر بالعلم والراي الصويب.
Welcome everyone. Pearls of You Know Your program will unveil the most successful story and person here in UAE. Today welcome with me with Mr. Abdus Saboor, the owner of Zaitoon Plastic Factory. Welcome Mr. Abdus Saboor.
Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. And greetings to your viewers. My name is Abdus Saboor, as you said. I am the owner of Zaitoon Plastic Factory here in Al Quwain. I am an Indian national. I completed my schooling in my home city of Bombay, now Mumbai, and I did my graduation in physics from Bombay University. For a year I worked in India with Hutchison Max telecom operator. That time the telecom industry was very new, it has just launched in India. I worked as a sales executive for mobile handset and SIM card sales. And by the year end, Alhamdulillah, I was blessed with an interview, and I passed the interview and I got a sales executive job here in Dubai in International Empire Traders, a Pakistani owned company. I'm thankful to them. After I worked with them for around 2.5 years. After that, destiny brought me here in the plastic industry. I did some work in plastic recycling business, and Alhamdulillah, with the support of one of my relatives with the financial backing, I started Zaitoon Plastic Factory here in Al Quwain as a plastic recycling unit. But Alhamdulillah, now all these years we have grown a lot. Now we do very little of recycling, and we are totally into manufacturing bags, all kinds of bags. We are manufacturing shopping bags and trash bags, laundry bags, printed and unprinted bags, sufra rolls.
You know, Mr. Abdus Saboor, the beginning is always to have some difficult, some challenge for any business, any work. So can you please speak about this first step in UAE?
I came to UAE in the year 1996, immediately after I completed my graduation. I worked over here for 2.5 years in marketing and sales. It was a very good experience. It was a learning curve for me because I was very new and very young. And after that, when I entered the plastic field and I started my own business here in Al Quwain, beginning it was not so difficult for me because I got a lot of support from the Al Quwain government, the Al Quwain municipality, and the economic department here in Al Quwain. And all in all, it was a very good beginning. The only difficulty I faced here was in-house, because it was a very new setup and we had to do everything on our own. But Alhamdulillah, we grew and we had a lot of support from our customers as well. We are very blessed to be here in UAE because I have been in India. I was born and brought up in India, but the culture here is very, very frank and very straightforward. So for a businessman, it is very good to do business here in UAE.
We want now to ask you about who support you from the beginning of your business, who help you from your family, your team. Speak about this person.
I got a lot of support financially from one of my relatives because initially when I started, I had no money. So as a financial partner, he helped me, supported me, and the most important support I got from my team here. I had a very good team, and still I have a very, very good team, Alhamdulillah. I have got a very good manager in Mr. Vinod, and my administrator Mr. Sirajuddin, and the factory manager Mr. Thirumalai. So Alhamdulillah, it makes the job very, very easy if you are having a good team.
After this experience, Mr. Abdus Saboor, what's your opinion about the roles in UAE, the government supporting?
The role of the government here in UAE is, to say not the least, it is perfect. They are doing an exemplary job, and the leadership is very, very visionary. As I said earlier, I've seen both, I've done a job in India and I've been in India. I was born and brought up here in India, and I'm doing business here in UAE, and I keep on traveling all over the world for business, and moreover I travel for vacations with my family, and I'm seeing the culture all over the world. But being here in UAE, it is a very, very different world altogether. It is very easy and very straightforward to do business over here. If you intend to start a business, the government supports you a lot. And the most important and the best part of doing business here is the red tape. The paperwork initially is very, very minimal, because when you start a business, you want to concentrate more on your business, the practical business, not on the paperwork. So that makes the job very easy over here in the UAE.
Now we want to speak about the company Zaitoon for the all person to know what's the service that Zaitoon make it.
We are manufacturing, as I said, plastic bags, and we are supplying these bags all over the UAE. We are basically making shopping bags and garbage bags and laundry bags and sufra rolls. So it is a good business here in UAE. Even in these difficult times of COVID, all through the year 2020, we never faced any kind of difficulty in sales. So Alhamdulillah, touch wood.
So what's your future plan for this company?
My future plan is to do more better business and serve the people of UAE, because I have had a very good run here in the UAE, and Alhamdulillah, I am at a very good place, and we always try to add new products. Just yesterday we got our new machine from China, and now we will be starting to make courier bags and zipper pouches. So this is a very new entry in our product portfolio.
Many young businessmen and women show with Mr. Abdus Saboor like a great example of businessman here in UAE. So what's your motivation message for all this person?
My motivation message for the young businessmen here in the UAE is to take it easy and take it slow, step by step, as along the way you are supported by a very strong and visionary system created by the government of UAE, the Shuyukh. It is very easy, so there is no need to panic. you may be facing difficulties on a range of ideas, but have patience, success will be yours. Just try to get along with a good team, because a good team matters a lot, and you have to work hard. Nothing comes easy.
Great. After this period in UAE, sure have you some words for the leaders and shuyukh of UAE?
Yes, definitely. I am very, very blessed to be here in the UAE along with my family, because not only for doing business, even for staying over here with your family, it is a very, very beautiful place. It is very safe and it is very secure, and whatever you wish for, you have here in the UAE. So it is a very blessed land, and I am very thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I am here in the UAE. More than half of my life I have been here in UAE. My children are born here in UAE, and I hope even they continue staying here in UAE and do business and lead a good, happy life under the leadership of the UAE shuyukhs. So I am very, very thankful to everyone.